Hello everybody, welcome to another episode of Art Whisper 88. I'm continuing my series on collage and I'm going to create some more collage paper. This is my squirt bottle and I filled it with some acrylic black and mixed it with some titanium white. So it's kind of like a soft gray, like a gunmetal. And I'm doing some random circular motions. I'm trying not to dig too much into the Gelli Plate because I don't want to scratch it. I'm just kind of gliding the nozzle. This would make a nice background. Okay. So I'm going to use my white tissue paper and press it against the plate to make. I'll use my brayer. So this way it imprints itself on the tissue paper. I think that's pretty cool. Okay, this is kind of hard to show because it's very soft. There you have an idea of the result. I have to lay this flat and let it dry. Now I'm going to let this dry a little bit and see if I can make a print out of it. Okay, it's partially dry. And this is titanium white. I'm going to see if I can pull up this residue and make a ghost print. Now, I rarely use titanium white because it's very stark. It's kind of a cold. It doesn't have much warmth. Because oftentimes I would use a beige color instead of white. But my idea today was to do a black and white piece. Once in a while I like to use black and white. When you don't use color, you really focus on the composition you're not distracted by pretty colors. Okay. This time I will use a silicone tool. This is really used in ceramics, but I like using these because they don't scratch. They're kind of soft. Again, I'm using my 22 by 30 watercolor paper by Richardson. It's really a very economical choice because what I do is I buy it in bulk and it comes out much cheaper. Now, I don't expect everybody to do the same thing because when you buy in bulk, it's a lot. It's like 100 sheets. But I do a lot of printing, so it makes sense for me. But you can find Richardson in smaller quantities and smaller sizes, and it's quite reasonable. I'll put a link in the description box below if you'd like to try Richardson. I do like it. Okay, so we'll leave this on for about 5 minutes. Okay, it's been about 5 minutes. Oftentimes I'm tempted to let this sit longer, but I'm just asking for problems. This is really stuck on the plate, but thankfully there aren't any tears yet. I see a little tear, but it's not so bad. Looks like a lithograph. Wow. Okay. Pretty cool. So we'll let this air dry. This really picked up every little detail. I will show the details to you later when I do a recap. So I'll be right back. Okay, everybody, this has dried very nicely. Now I plan to assemble some black elements, like some stripes. I think that makes a pretty strong graphic statement. So I'm going to start with the black stripes. Now this time I will be using Mod Podge. And I will mix it with a few drops of water. Okay, I'll let this dry and then recap. Okay, everybody, this has dried very nicely. Has a nice, even matte finish. So here's a close-up. It's very bold contrast with the black tissue and the background. And this tissue that I made is transparent when it's mounted, so you can still see what's underneath. So there you have it, my black and white composition, a monoprint collage. Very simple, no colors, just bold graphic statements. So thank you so much for watching and subscribing. Please pay a visit to artwhisper88.com, which is my storefront. Any sales and donations help to keep this channel going. So thank you again, and I hope to see you next time.